Hi, Wes here, Airstream Wanderings. Thanks for joining me today. Recently, I went to Arizona partly to warm my bones, but while there, why not pick up some clay? So I went to 5 different places, and I thought you might be kind of interested to see where they were and what I found. So please come along. Not surprisingly, this is by a roadway. These cuts in the road oftentimes lead to good exposure of soil, including dirt, or including clay. And people have dug into the bank here. This clay is very workable. In a way, a downside to it is that here's someone's dug quite a big hole. It's very red, and sometimes that's just a little harder to work with. But this is nice stuff to have. For the most part, this is pretty clean clay, and just doesn't have too many rocks in it. All you have to do is grind it or crush it down. You can see, pretty angular. And it's very plastic. So like I said, it builds well. Sometimes I find a few rocks in it, but if you clear away the rocks on the surface, things underneath are pretty good. You can see that it has little roots and things in it. And you can pick out some of these, but a lot of times you just grind them up, include it with the clay, doesn't hurt anything. Here we go, a nice bucket of clay. Only took, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. All right, here's the problem. You drive down the road and you see a cut in the bank that looks interesting to you. And you say, you know, I should check that out. Well, the problem is that there's thousands of these things along the road, particularly in this part of Arizona. And I live in Minnesota. It is not the best idea, really, for me to get another kind of clay, because knowing that it'd be difficult for me to come back and get it. So, do I listen to reason? No. I am going to get a bag full of clay and see what happens with it. I'll show you what I found. All right, we're along the side of the road, and here's this embankment here. Seems like clay. Whether it's any good or not, I have no idea. The color is interesting. That's what kind of attracted to me. So I'm gonna get a bag of it, and at some point, hopefully I'll give it a try. Okay, here it is. It's reddish. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got little gray flecks in it. And who knows what color that might turn out to be, but it could be kind of fun. All right, there we are. A couple gallons of clay. We'll take that home and give it a try. I'm out digging clay again, and this is a place not too far out of Tucson, and it's clay that I used in one of Andy Ward's classes where we made mugs. And it works nice, reasonably accessible. I'll show it to you. One of the things that's kind of cool is that this clay is by an abandoned clay mine. I'll show that to you. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Okay, this is what an abandoned clay mine looks like. Looks like there's still quite a lot of clay here, and this is where we're going to get some of our stuff. Here it is. Nice angular stuff. Let's go ahead and fill up my bucket. There we go. Happy days. Well, once again, I am on the Mogollon Rim looking for clay. Actually, this is a site that I've been to before. Really good clay. I will show you what it looks like. It's kind of muddy right now, but this is the stuff right here. You can see where others have dug. It's nice stuff to work with. Here is the stuff I want. It's gray and it has little speckles in it, but you can see that down here there's a lot of orange stuff or yellow, and that probably make interesting paint, but it's not exactly what I want in the clay, so I have to kind of pick through this stuff. Well, today's adventure is to get some of this red stuff up about there. And I don't know if that's hematite or ochre, but it's iron, and you can turn it into red paint. Yeah, unfortunately, it is not easily accessible. I'll show you what the cut in the road looks like. So here is the cut in the road. The red stuff is right about there, right towards the top. So you can't get it from the top, and you can't hardly get it from the bottom. Last time I was here with Andy Ward, he had a step ladder or extension ladder. But what I did, I kind of cut some holes into the side of the bank here and whacked away some stuff, and I've got it. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here's the stuff, and you can see it's kind of crumbly, but it's nice and red. And so I'll run it through the grinder, pulverize it, then levigate it, mix it with water and clay, and it'll turn into paint. Very happy to get this stuff. Thanks for joining me on my clay finding expedition to Arizona. Appreciate your being here. And so until next time, this is Wes with Airstream Wanderings, wishing you health, happiness, peace, and love. Take care. Bye-bye.